Hi guys. Today, Captain America: Brave New World just hit theaters in Asia. Um, I just got out of the theater now, and actually, I would say there was a pretty good turnout. There was tons of people waiting in line to get into the movie, and yeah, I'd say we had a good turnout in the theaters today here in Asia. So I'm gonna give you guys my review on Captain America: Brave New World. And the first thing I want to address, I'm sure a lot of parents are concerned, is this going to be appropriate for my child? And the answer is yes. I know there was a lot of like memes and shorts going all around the internet of Captain America or whatever kissing another man and stuff like that. Uh, I will debunk that myth. There was absolutely no men kissing each other in this movie, and Captain America did not get a sex change, and nobody else did in the movie. So it's all clean. It's safe for little kids to watch this movie. Um, and so, First of all, I'm going to say this movie should not have been called a Captain America movie. Actually, what this movie is it should have been called the 2008's Incredible Hulk 2. Because if you guys have seen The Incredible Hulk by Marvel in 2008, this movie actually picks up where that movie left off. And um, and what it really is, the movie, uh, it's a how to say, it's a suspense thriller is what the movie actually is. So it's a lot different than a lot of the other action movies that we're used to. Um, it stars Falcon, um, who they call Captain America or whatever, but he's still Falcon. Uh, he's he's the main person in there, and he's um, investigating, who is the mastermind behind all this stuff. The world's on a brink of war, and he's got to find out who this mastermind is slash killer, because a lot of people are getting killed, and more will get killed um, if this um, if this mastermind comes through. So this Falcon, he's racing against time, and um, and then I know that Marvel, with their promotions, they have the Red Hulk in there, and which that brought brings a lot of people to the movie theater, because I honestly wouldn't have gone to the movie unless Red Hulk was in it or whatever. That's the whole reason I went. But the reality is, Red Hulk is only in the last 10 minutes of the movie. You're going through the movie, and then finally Harrison Ford turns in the Red Hulk, and uh, you um, we get to see that fight, and um, like I said, I am glad I got to see the movie, because I really enjoyed it. Actually, I had very low hopes with all the stuff that was floating on the internet, and as for the CGI graphics with Red Hulk and everything, it was terrible. It felt like I was watching a PlayStation One game, PlayStation One, you guys, from like the early 2000s. That's how terrible that the CGI graphics were of Red Hulk and everything. So yeah, it almost seemed like really low budget. And then also at the very end of the movie, there is a post-credit scene, but it's different than all of the other movies out there of Marvel and everything. Usually, like, it'll give like who all the main characters were, and then it'll show the post-credit scene, leading on to a next movie. This wasn't like that. You actually had to watch through all the main characters, and for like 10 minutes until it got through everybody, and literally it was like 10 minutes of people and companies that were getting recognized for helping on this movie, and then it finally shows the post credit scene. So um, yeah, like I said, I know a lot of you have been very and myself too, very critical of Marvel lately, with them pushing their agendas rather than actually just making a fun-loving movie. Because, like I saw the last two Marvel movies I saw, it was all about pushing an agenda, and it was very dangerous for little children, where their minds are still developing. Like, one of them was this girl had two mothers, and I was like, how are you putting that in a kid's mind of how did two girls give birth to a baby? And then another one was uh, pitting little kids against the police, and the police are just doing their jobs, so teaching them to hate police officers who put their lives on the line every day. And yeah, I think those movies. One of those scenes was from uh, the wizard or whatever, whoever their wizard is, and then the other one was from Ant-Man and the Wasp, one of their movies or whatever. So, um, do I recommend you guys go to this movie? Definitely, and I have high hopes that maybe Marvel is um, maybe turning over a new leaf. I'm not counting on it, but I'll just give credit where it's due that Marvel in this movie they did create a nice clean movie for children, and it did not appear to be pushing any agenda. It was actually just a suspense thriller, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, get out there and like I said at the movie theater here in Asia, um, they were pretty packed. There was so many people there in the theater. So all right, take care.